You all can see currently changing the oil. This is my Z1 undershroud. Oil filter's already out. Right now I'm just letting it drip. The way the undershroud is made, it's kind of dripping in between the undershroud and where the drain pan is located. But yeah, this is pretty much the hardest part. I already took out the oil filter. I don't know where there it is right there. And then that with the 14mm bolt. And we're gonna let that drain and then change out the new one. So I have the magnetic drain plug, which is supposed to help, engine health, and any of the debris from the engine or the metals won't get into the drain pan and, ruin your engine. So we're gonna be upgrading to that. And then I have the Nissan OEM filter that I like to use. Yeah. Hands down, I feel like this is one of the best oils to use for this vehicle. I'm completely in love with it, engine health, and just how long it lasts, and the way the car feels after it gets the oil change. For this model, we need 5.2 quarts, so I bought 2. And then on the back of these, they have the measuring, so things get a little bit easy. One of them were actually leaking at the bottom, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and get rid of that one first, and then we'll go from there. I actually go for that one because if I need to fill it up more, I can do that. So that's what we're gonna do. And so with these filters, what I like to do, a lot of people always say, is to rub a little bit around the gaskets just to help everything. And you can honestly pour some in there so that the engine gets the right amount, because you have to consider that some does go in here. I don't really do that. At least rub some on the top and just let it circulate. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just make sure you give it a good shake. So here I go, rubbing some just around the edges of this gasket to help everything. You need to just at least. So as you can see, I'm just tightening back the filter. You want to hand tight this and just make sure you don't over tight. Just enough so there's no leaks. So this is the old bolt versus the magnetic. I'm about to make the change now. Magnetic drain bolt is in. Make sure to tighten it really tight so that the crush washer does its job. I'm about to get ready to do that with the wrench. So the easiest measurements, the engine takes 5.2. This is about gallons, so 5.2 minus the 4 gallons is gonna get you roughly around 1.7 that you have to fill back after filling this entire thing. Pouring the good stuff in there. So here we are, no leaks. We are finished.